Good morning, everyone. Brian here with BMK Retro Gaming. This morning I have a review for you guys of the ColecoVision original library game, Root Beer Tapper. Now, it had an arcade cabinet original which was released as Tapper in 1983, and mostly just to bars. It was themed around Budweiser beer serving. Um, of course, it seems wrong to advertise or advocate alcohol consumption to children. So, when it was re-released in arcades, it was retitled Root Beer Tapper with a theme on tapping root beer. Anyway, same year, it also was released in home ports, including the ColecoVision port, which is excuse me, pretty good. Matter of fact, it doesn't take long to get into it all, and it's a very good game. It was published by Bally Midway. Uh, and well, then Coleco got into doing their port for the ColecoVision, and well, the rest is history. Anyway, I have it to emulate via my CollectorVision Phoenix, so I'm going to go ahead and get us set up, and we're going to take a look at the gameplay. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go with skill level 1 because, well, it gives you 8 root beer mugs or 8 lives. And, excuse me, especially if you're still new to it, nicely paced. So, okay, so you just press the side fire buttons, either one, to to tap root beer from the tap. The guy, known as the Domino Guy, but named Sam, I guess maybe I'm not the only one who might think this, but he kind of bears a minor resemblance to the character of Mario. Or so one wouldn't be crazy for thinking so. You also earn points for picking up empty root beer mugs and tips, which when you pick up a tip, oftentimes it will cause a floor show of entertainment like this to come up, which will distract a good majority of your customers who are already there. At first you're in a Wild West theme. Oh, you also press left or right to run up and get things like empty mugs, root beer mugs, and tips if you need to. Okay, this little bandit guy shakes up all but one can, so... keep an eye on it and see which one he didn't shake. I think I might have it. Yep. 3,000 point bonus. Comes up about every 3 screens with that. You will lose one of your lives if you either fail to serve customers fast enough that they reach the end of the counter and pretty much basically decide to they'll throw you out the door. This one takes place on a tailgate type deal, by the way. Oh yeah, the floor show in this one case when you pick up tips happens to be cheerleaders. Now if you have an empty mug fall off of the end of one of the bar counters, it will cost a life. If you miscount and throw a root beer mug that is not going to be caught by a customer, it will break and that will cost a life too, so there's actually a number of ways here you can end up going down one life, so yeah, I've always had the suspicion that Sam, the Domino Man, root beer tapper, may well be said to have a very, very minor resemblance to the character of Mario, except for Sam is taller, of course. At least at this difficulty setting of play, you're never going to have more than 4 customers at a time at any given bar counter, so oh darn, I didn't even see that coming. Oh well. Apparently some customers will stick around and wait to get a second root beer, so apparently Sam's stuff is pretty popular. Again, you get points for retrieving empty mugs before they can be gone and fall to the floor. You get more points, so I forget the exact point total amounts, for picking up a tip and for just serving customers, so you know, it has nice sounds, sound effects, music. The graphics are pretty good. It's not nearly arcade perfect though, as well. There's a rock and roll or rock bar type of theme as one of the stages you play through on the arcade cabinet original and the root beer tapper arcade cabinet original, so but you don't get that here. But that's the way the ColecoVision did with a lot of their games. Another 3,000 bonus points. The ColecoVision was known for doing these best arcade ports of the second generation, though at the same time, it was also well known for well, one of the things that they usually got at least a bit wrong was well, say like this game, you have 3 out of 4 different screens. Same thing with the Donkey Kong ports. You have 3 out of 4 screens from the arcade cabinet original, but didn't quite get to all 4. Darn, missed it. I'm got going away from me a bit fast. That's the way this game will get going, though. Customers will be coming in and advancing up those counters in seconds. You don't get much time to react either. One tip I found to be pretty useful is to make sure and get the short counters as quick as you can, because they have less counters to advance down before they'll reach the end. So, good idea to get that one before it ends up becoming a liability. How? I do not want to remain stuck on the same stage just because of one stupid glass. Oh, well, that was the wrong screen. Sometimes you have to get those little floor shows going just to keep them from advancing out of control. Kind of stinks in a way. As the grinder monkey up there, I guess you could say, so wouldn't be a terrible act. Kind of Sam's way of rewarding the guys for leaving him a tip, I guess. Oops. Wasn't fast enough. And they'll do you that way if you aren't on top of your game. Oh, good Lord. Ugh. Personally, I've gotten over 100,000 points on this game before, and well, not all that tough to do in a way, but I don't know why I'm getting stuck on this one. Been to like screen 16 to 20. Must be me still waking up. Oh. Finally. And of course that's what happens when you pick the wrong can and get a shaking can. Get sprayed in the face. Okay, gets a bit trying on this one. Now you're serving aliens. Should distract some of them for a bit. And of course that's going to happen. screen 14. It's also kind of useful to try to keep a running count of your the number of clientele or customers you have at each bar counter, because, well, you don't want to miscount and send another mug out more than you actually need to. No! Told you to move up, you stupid. Okay. Yep, at over 100,000 points here again. Takes a while to do, but, you know. There we go. Oops. And there's my game over, which is good because, well, video is running long already. Okay, so that was Root Beer Tapper, a 1983 original library game for the ColecoVision. I would recommend, if you guys haven't played it before and get a chance, check it out. Now, my preferred YouTubers, 65 Gamer Guy, I believe he's called William Hunter, and ColecoVision World, run by my friend Aaron Spinks, along with Patman QC, History of Arcade Game Documentaries. He has a nice arcade video on the documentary video on this. The history of the game, including the ColecoVision port, and well, they all have nice videos featuring the game, so I'm going to leave links to those. Going to be a few less today. I think it's going to come down to like just 4. And I'll also leave a link to the Wikipedia article for you guys, in case you care to read up on it further. If you enjoy my channel's content, please like, share, and subscribe. And please leave any questions, comments, or suggestions down in the comment section below. You have to forgive me, as my got a bit chilled last night and my sinuses are pretty bad, so if I sound a bit more off than usual today, well, there you go. Anyway, you guys take care, have a nice day, and I will see you again in my next video.